What I'm looking at here is the racetrack of the Monaco Grand Prix.
Go, 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 go.
Magnifique, extraordinaire.
The 10 down now, get the road. Got everything that I want from the Picos Mountains. Coffees, or the café au lait in France, are really twice as expensive as, well, the equivalent in Spain. And the coffee in Spain, I'm afraid to say, for me, is just a little bit better. Nevertheless, it's lovely being here. What a gorgeous day. And I'm on my way to Port Grimaud, or the village of Grimaud itself, which is near Saint-Tropez. I'm a little bit hesitant because, well, I just think it's going to be very busy. I think it's a Saturday, but I'm not entirely sure. And everybody else will be wanting to do the same as me. Fair play. And if it's too busy, I'm going to skedaddle and find somewhere which is a bit quieter. Ah, a lovely bit of empty road on the way to Grimaud, Port Grimaud near Saint-Tropez. What a lovely day, just riding my motorcycle. So let's just go up here. There's a little village before Grimaud. I don't know what it's all about, but it all looks very lovely and French and cute. Ah, look at that lovely hotel. This is sort of the France that I remember. Let's just go up here and see what's happening. Oh, wow. Oh, we've got to have a look here. A little stroll. Oh, this is lovely. The village of Grimaud, as opposed to the port, which is round the corner. We'll go to that shortly. That's really rather charming, isn't it? Let's have a look up here. It's located on the French Riviera. The village of Grimaud is a perched village. That's okay, so it's very hilly. With historical links to the Grimaldi family. Ghibelline de Grimaldi aided William the Good in driving the Saracens of Freixenet out of the area in AD 1973 and was rewarded with the land. Dominated by the 11th century castle, the Gulf of Saint-Tropez was known as the Gulf of Grimaud until the end of the 19th century. Interesting notable people. Now this is quite interesting. Henry de Grange, 1865 to 1940. He died here and he was a bicycle racer and he was a sports journalist and he was the first organiser of the Tour de France. Now I find that particularly interesting. Everybody knows Henry de Grange if you're into cycle racing history. The L'Equipe newspaper. Because the L'Equipe newspaper in those days was yellow, hence, and they sponsored the Tour de France, and he was the journalist of it, of course. And being yellow, of course, that's where you got the yellow jersey. That's kind of, you know, spooky that Henry de Grange died here. Of all the places he could have died, all the villages and towns in the whole of France and Europe. And he happened to be the organiser of the Tour de France, which is something very close to my heart. In the Tour de France you have something called the Lanterne Rouge, which is it's the red light you put on the end of a train, you know, the carriages at the back, and it also signifies the man who's sort of riding at the very end of the Tour de France, the last man if you like. And I used to train when I was a youngster with the ex-Lanterne Rouge of the Tour de France. Alright, it's yeah, Jacques Bourlas, he was a lovely man. He's not exactly the winner, right? He was the last man, but being the last man, you were the kind of the clown. And the clown was always presented, you know, in the circus of after-tour criteriums all over the place, all over Belgium and France and so forth. The last man would be paraded alongside the winner, so it did have some significance, a bit of clout. I mean, coming second to last was just, you know, had no interest to anybody at all, but there you go. Well, it's time to leave Grimaud. Now we'll go on to the port of Grimaud, and then we're going to Saint-Tropez. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, well, we've seen Saint-Tropez. I've had enough of being on the big roads, that's it, me done. I'm going to find a way around the edge of Europe, which goes on the back roads now from the rest of the trip. I can't stand any more cars. I'm sure something will happen that's kind of random, which makes it all worthwhile. Hello mate, how do you do? Yeah. It's not that I don't need to know where I'm going, I know where I don't... Oh, hang on, this is rather nice. Oh my goodness me, but what's this? Wow, look at that. Wow, this is great. Oh, it's extraordinary. If I go up there, I can get the shot of my dreams. So this is the aqueduct du Roc Ferveur, and it's built between 1841 and 1847. The largest stone aqueduct in the world. It takes water from the Durance region to Marseille, and its construction by Jean de Richer was thought about in the 1500s, and it actually took 6 years when it eventually got started, like I said, in 1841. Now here's some interesting facts. 5,000 labourers, 300 stone cutters, cost 3,800,000 French francs, 83 metres high, 375 metres long, and the foundations are 8 to 9 metres deep. Really is very special, isn't it? So here we are traversing Nice. It's a big city, eh? Very famous bicycle race, Paris-Nice, on the way to Monaco. Oh, that's pretty, I think. Yeah. When I was camping last night, what I didn't realise was, because I heard rustling, and I thought, well, that must be a little bit of wind or breeze, but apparently that particular forest is infested, so they say, with, it's the home of wild boar. I don't think they would have come looking for me. There's an old boy on his bike. Nice one, fella. Good. Goodness me. So that's what they call a super yacht. That is absolutely a super yacht. Look at this, this is great, isn't it? What is it? You know, I wouldn't mind doing a journey across Europe on one of those things. I think they're amazing. Look at that. Hands-free. I suppose you could take calls. Well, he's not steering, is he? Oh yeah. Oh, don't worry about the lights, will you? No, right. So where am I going now? Okie dokie. I think it looks like a left here. Well, that was Nice. Fantastic. And lovely, 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 lovely. I'm just going to have a look at that view again. Look at that view. You know, life can be a playground if you want it to be. It's better than fighting each other, enjoying each other. Yes, I must put my gloves on. It's illegal to ride a motorcycle in France without your gloves. Haha! Monaco! There it is! 8.5 miles to Monaco. I want to see this. Look at this, isn't this sublime? Truly on the coast of the south of France. And then as soon as you get away from the coast, this is what you get. You take a left from Fréjus, don't bother with Cannes, and we're in the mountains. Happy again. knows where we're going now. I'm going to be here. No idea. Monte Carlo. I can't remember, Monaco or Monte Carlo. I don't know. I'm a bit random now. Is Monte Carlo the capital of Monaco? I suppose it is, really, isn't it? I don't know. Forgotten. I've never been. Well, I think we are. Oh, I'm going to go over here. Right. Monte Carlo. So this is Monaco. It's just a tunnel. Well, it's clearly not. Clearly more than a tunnel, but a car park. No, I'm going to go. Cool. So I went to Monaco, and all I saw was a tunnel. I'm going on to Monte Carlo. Oh, I don't know. No, I'm not. I'm going around there. I am going around there because all I'm going to see of Monaco is a tunnel. So I'm going to go out here. I'm going to escape and just see what happens. I'm going to see if I can find a way to get to the port. I'm going to go down here. Yeah. So we're going to be random. We're going to see what we can see. If we go downhill, we'll get to the sea. Okay. What I'm looking at here is the racetrack of the Monaco Grand Prix. Clearly, start and finish area. I didn't realise it was kind of there all the time. It was a permanent fixture. Well, obviously it is, because it's there. Goodness me. The Monaco circuit. That's the grandstand at the finish. I'm going to take a right. I want to see the sea. I want to see the super yachts. Hey, am I on the circuit? Come on, yo! I can see super yachts. This is what I wanted to see. This is the Monaco I think I've seen in the in the magazines. Wow! Look at that. How the other half lives. Oh, do you know what? I'm going in here. I'm going in here. Yep. I'm on the circuit. I might not be. Oh, I probably am. Oh, I don't know. Could be on. I'm just going to park. I'm going to park and I'm going to film. Thank goodness for being a motorcyclist. Hello, hello, hello. Well, I'm absolutely on the Monaco Grand Prix circuit. Everybody knows the tunnel section here. Great. Gosh, I mean, people say that well, I mean, you know, okay, it's great to have all that money, but you know, maybe they're not really happy Okay, so, well, what if they are? What if they're just very rich and very happy? Maybe they're happy because they're rich, or they're just happy because they're happy. You don't have to be unhappy if you're rich. I don't think it really follows like that. And it doesn't matter if you're unhappy if you're poor. But it's not always easy to be happy when you're poor, though, is it? Let's face it. Let's be real. I think I'd rather be happy and rich than unhappy and poor, I'll tell you that, for free. But as a personal traveller, travelling through such wealth, it is the richest sovereign country in the world. I feel a sense of personal fulfilment and a sense of self-achievement just by doing what I do. It's not that I don't want a super yacht just because I don't think I'll ever get one. I actually don't want one. After a while, you've still got to watch the telly, or you've still got to hang around in a hotel room or an apartment, maybe by yourself, wishing you weren't there, however rich you are. Whatever. Ruminations of a solo traveller. Well, I've always wanted to come up here. Is this the Monte Carlo Casino Hotel or something like, anyway? Well, I'm going to go through. There we go. Marvellous. Oh dear, I'm supposed to be going to Rome. I've done that now. I'm not going for a cup of tea in there. Oh, for goodness sake, this is silly. Let's get on the road where I'm happiest, really happiest. Right, come on, sat-nav. Deary me. Via the Amalfi Coast. Is it too much of a cliche to say just riding my bike makes me feel happy? Just while camping in a forest makes me feel happy? Just being with a person I really love makes me feel happy? I think that's where I'm at. I don't mind the sound of Harleys, you know, the blah 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 blah. There we go, where am I going? He doesn't look very happy. He probably doesn't live in Monte Carlo, he probably lives down the road. I bet you're sick of bloody tourists waving at him.